Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks bringing you the Daily SPY Report for Friday, January 21st, 2022. Before we jump into the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like each and every time you do watch the Daily SPY Report. It does help us out a great deal in terms of getting the word out and being noticed on YouTube. And also subscribe. Subscribing to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel will provide you notification when any new content has been uploaded to our Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. That includes the Daily SPY Report. You'll be able to see it early when it's relevant, fresh, and usable for your trading and analysis. So let's take a look at the charts. They're all daily charts. On Wednesday, we settled below these increasingly convergent channel bottoms. I call it midterm resistance now, really more like near-term resistance, 454.20 to 456.03, able to contain buying into next week, possibly through next week, or until we actually test this target that still remains in effect at 440.16. That is a long-term channel bottom we actually might test today. So that remains an objective following Wednesday's sell signal. Let's take a look at the support and resistance for today. You can see we've got intraday containment levels below and above the market, 443.35 below, 448.48 above. Both can firmly contain intraday trade, and beyond which the next notable area is in reach. And given the fact that we remain heavy, at least today and into early next week, below 454.20, anticipating that 440.16 long-term support level, breaking or opening today below 443.35 is certainly possible, and if so, I would anticipate 440.16 intraday, where we can bottom out through Q1. And once tested, recover nicely, push on to new highs into the 490s over the next few months. But if we close below 440.16, then the 394.98 formation, the extreme channel bottom, becomes what I would consider to be a 3 to 5 week downside objective. Volatility will continue in its present state and probably expand, and we could certainly collapse, a mini collapse to 394.98. Now, FYI, if you've been watching the daily Triple Q report, you know the Triple Q put out a sell signal that is equivalent to closing below 440.16 in the SPY, and that was a couple of days ago, anticipating the 320s in the Triple Q. And so there's a couple ways to look at this. If you bought out of the money puts a couple of days ago and we had the sell signal in the Triple Q, you're really sort of itching for a SPY settlement below 440.16. That would sort of confirm that broader market move. Without the settlement below 440.16 in the SPY, I honestly have my doubts as to whether the Triple Q will follow through all the way down into the 320s. But I don't like to mix too much in terms of the intermarket analysis. I'm just sort of relaying my thoughts, as I'm sure you are also thinking. Let's take a look at the upside today. That 456.03 channel bottom, if we push above it, we could actually test 462.24 intraday. Being a Friday and all, we could get some nice short cover rally into the closing bell. And then if we close above 456.03, 467.05 is a 2 to 3 day target. And that is nothing more than a new descending 2/3 speed line that is projected off that move high from a few weeks ago against Thursday's low. And so it will readjust and readjust every time we put out a new low. But for right now, as long as that low is good, 467.05 is our 2 to 3 day target if we close above 456.03. And then overall, I do think closing back above 456.03, you should allow, and I think there's a very good case to be made for recovery, full recovery into the upper 470s within several weeks. We can top out at 467.05 for several days and fall back into the mid 450s again. But overall, I do think that closing back above 456.03, 478.32, a realistic 2 to 3 week objective where we can top out at least on a weekly basis. And that is the point to settle above for yielding long-term resistance presently in the 491 handle and climbing. That is that long-term trend line I've shown a lot over the last few months, but not today. Anyway, I think that pretty much covers it. I'll leave you with the support and resistance. You can print it off your smartphone, your desktop, and do with it as you may. Please click like each and every time you watch the Daily SPY. I do appreciate it. I will be back Sunday afternoon for Monday's Daily SPY Report. You have a great weekend.